WRTR Real Talk Radio. Featured guest DJs. Original shows. Music news. The hottest DJs from around the world.
Well, and just like that, we're back. It's white people. And here we are every week right here on WRTR Real Talk Radio. We about to turn up. No, actually, that was to bring in white clientele. You think that'll work?
Absolutely not.
You sure?
Absolutely not.
Well. Either way, welcome to a new week here at WRTR Real Talk Radio. Lyric's not here this week. She is under the weather. I don't know if you follow her on Instagram, Twitter, all of that good stuff, but hit her up. Lyric Bravado. She's at home. She's bored. She wants to hear from you. All of that good stuff. So in her place this week, I've invited my actual real life sister to join us. What it do, Tif?
Hello, guys. It is so nice to join you.
Oh, I put your government out there. I ain't really ask if you wanted a fake name.
No, it's okay.
What?
I use my real name these days.
Oh, okay. Bet. And Tigger Man.
What's going on?
What's going on with you?
Nothing. I'm just a little annoyed right now.
Annoyed by what?
No, I got a little tension headache, but I'm good.
Oh.
I'm good.
That sounds like something you need to work out in the bedroom.
Don't get smacked.
Or with a bottle of lotion. Or
Don't get smacked.
Oh, no. All right. So, we decided to do the show a little bit different. We're going to do the show a little bit different this week. Since Lyric isn't here, we can play. We can, jump around a little bit. But, on our What Are Black Folks Doing Today, Tiffany, introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
I am a salon owner based out of Waldorf, Maryland.
Okay.
I specialize in braiding services and natural hair care.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what I did all day.
I mean, it is what it is. That's
hair care, Tiffany.
Hair care.
So when you get them bundles, Tigger Man,
Really?
I'm just saying, she can hook you up. Look, she can hook you up.
You gonna give me some bundles.
Whatever you like, honey.
Okay, that's what's
We can give you whatever you like.
I want them down my back.
Oh.
Okay, we can do that. We're going to need some long bundles.
That's horrible.
Oh, my God.
That's god awful. Okay.
It's dumb.
So, all right. So, what do we want to talk about first? Because I've already looked in and, it's a lot of ish. I mean, everybody's talking about this this brawl. I mean...
Yeah.
Yes. Lord.
I mean,
hilarious.
Do y'all want to go there first? Do you want to talk about Tory Lanez? This breaking news right now. Tory Lanez has apparently been sentenced to 10 years after he shot that girl toe.
Oh my goodness.
Her name Meg Thee Stallion.
I'm just saying, he shot that girl's toe, and they gave him 10 years. And the internet is just, I've seen more than my fair share of memes. Woo.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay. Whoa. This is breaking news. I had no idea, but
yeah,
I know he was being sentenced today, but I didn't follow up on it. So
it's literally on my timeline, along with some video of Tiny talking. Don't Tiny look like your aunt? That like an old aunt that be like at the family reunion that smell like cigarettes and bad decisions.
You know what?
She did. Like she just looked like she stink. Like she would have like a really unhealthy laugh.
Nah, they said Miss Piggy in the face.
Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy in the face.
That's horrible. The internet is undefeated.
Very.
Oh my gosh. Do you think I look like a Muppet?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, baby found drunk by police after the mother filled the bottle with alcohol and attempted to get it to stop crying. We can talk about that.
What? Go ahead and talk about that. Talk about that.
No, I mean, it's literally, I mean, that's the story. They left the baby, they found the baby. The baby had a whole bunch of alcohol, and this baby was drunk. just smiling and giggling and shit, you know. I mean, and here we sat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is.
She's like, well, this would usually work for me.
You know what?
But you know what? That's not far fetched.
No.
That's not far fetched. My mom told me one time. She said that you know, that was something they used to do. They used to rub whiskey on the baby's gums and stuff.
I heard about that. Yeah, I have heard about that. Yes.
It was like for teething or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Stop crying for when they're teething. Yep. Okay. I did hear about that. They used to.
A little whiskey rub is not no whole shot, you know.
I mean, I guess
ain't no bottle full. You ain't
exactly. Yeah. Who pulling Hennessy in their baby bottle?
Right. Like, what in the world?
Right.
I mean, was it Hennessy?
I pull some Casamigos in the bottle.
My baby like Crown Royal. Just
no, that's crazy.
Yeah, and babies already be tweaking before, like, they don't need no liquor. Babies be tweaking without liquor.
What?
They be tweaking without liquor.
Wow.
But hey.
Here's some news. Here's some news. Did I say this already? I feel like I said it, but cannabis sales in Maryland have surpassed 87 million in sales in July alone.
Nope, you haven't brought that up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. When they passed that law, you better believe everybody jumped on that.
Wow.
Ain't nobody playing.
I mean,
nobody playing it. That's why those dispensaries, they had long ass lines around the whole goddamn buildings.
The dispensaries do have very long lines.
I'm like, oh my god! Before they even passed the law, because I get medical, medical.
Right.
So when I was going to the dispensaries, there was never a line. But now, they're not playing. It's like, oh, we can get it now. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, and they did, and that's what they are doing.
Wow. I mean, all I know is that every time that I've been to the dispensary, it's always, I don't know, Baltimore a different kind of animal though. So let me
not a different animal.
Baltimore is a different animal because, I mean, I walk in there every time and it'd be looking like hella crazy, like some of the patrons. But, you know, like, sis, you buying all this weed, but you ain't got no teeth? Oh, okay. I see it.
No.
It is what it is.
It's always interesting.
I cannot.
And see who's around you when you're in those places.
I cannot. But yeah. But hey, Maryland's making some money off of that.
Right.
They are making some money off of that.
Tiff, when we talked this morning, you said that you were you said that you had a couple of good questions or a couple of good topics to talk about. What you want to bring to the table?
Okay, I was gonna say, or a question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like if someone is canceled, that they can be uncanceled?
It all depends, because let's take Chris Brown.
Okay.
After that whole Rihanna incident, he pretty much got canceled, but he back.
True.
But do you think Chris Brown is like?
He's
I can't really say
where he used to be at, but he's making this new music, and people listening to it, people bopping to it.
I mean, I feel like his core fan base has always bopped to him. Like, but when it comes to like big thing, like what was the big award that he just got cut out of last minute? Was mad about it with Tiana Taylor or something like that. Like, I don't know. I wonder about Chris Brown. Like, is he uncanceled? Was he ever really? I don't know if he was ever really canceled or if he's just even in limbo now. Because, like,
well, I'll say this: I know that he was definitely not canceled. I definitely know he was winning at some point because I know he was canceled because white people. He was in the hearts of white people before he fucked up with Rihanna. Like he was on that little thing with Elmo. He was singing with Elmo and shit. White people, like he was doing that. I mean, he was like showing up. White kids were like, "Oh my God, Chris Brown!" And he was like, he was unproblematic. White people felt safe because he was light skinned and he had this like whole angelic voice. And then he went bad boy, start putting tattoos on. White folks was like, "Oh my God, he's a nigger," and it was,
you know what,
and they were done. So, and that's when he got canceled. But I do believe that people can be redeemed because at the end of the day, we all are constantly evolving. Like, if we got canceled for every fuck up that we've had in our lives, where would we be? And why should celebrities be any different? The only difference is they got a camera shoved in their face 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for everything that they've gone through and have to go through. And they don't get the autonomy of, moving forward because kind of everybody keeps them where they are based off of what they did in that moment.
Mm-hmm. And that's like right now, I brought up this before on one of our shows about Doja Cat.
Oh, God.
Oh, she's losing a lot of her fan base now. She's losing a lot of her fan base.
I'm sure.
From the comments she's been making on social media.
Wait, what comments were these?
In the pictures that she's been posting, she looks like she's possessed or something right now. Like, I wonder if Doja Cat is I really wonder if she's okay.
Wait, what do you mean possessed? Like is she went from Doja Cat to Lady Gaga? What?
She's just weird anyway. She's always
been weird, but it was not giving weird demonic. It was just giving quirky, kind of weird. This is way past quirky. It's giving you having an altar, and I don't know who.
She didn't cut all her hair off. And so, all the other stuff. So, I'm like, but no, she was making this random comments she was been making on social media. Like, you know how Nicki Minaj, her fans, they're the Barbs.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah Carey, they're the Lambs. So, I guess Doja Cat fans, they were calling themselves the Kittens or whatever like that. And she posted something on social media just basically saying, no, I don't need my fans making up names to call themselves or whatever like that. If you're gonna do that, something you can remove me or something. She said it was something like that. She said, and hey, they start deleting her. They start unfollowing her.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. I don't know. Was that a good answer? I mean, what do you think?
I don't know. I feel like there's different levels to cancel. I mean, the internet will cancel anybody for anything. And I guess that's kind of indefinite. Like, when you get canceled online, you are kind of canceled for life. But then there's real life. Like, the internet is just one thing. And then there's real life. Like, there's people that get canceled all day on the internet and still make bread all day at work. So,
I mean,
I don't know.
There's levels to it.
I mean, and then it depends on the magnitude of what you do. There are certain things that I do believe that, your mama gonna have to love you because the rest of us are done with you. George Zimmerman, for example, we ain't never gonna fuck with his ass no more. Like, he not only went there, but then he added insult to injury, selling the damn merchandise that he killed the boy with, and we can't forgive shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then I guess it's like that teeter-totter that we do with other things, because we have like Zimmerman who's done something like asinine and everything, and some people would say I believe that what R. Kelly was getting off was asinine. However, black people the most be the ones to be like, I don't know, but I'm gonna listen to my little stuff.
Exactly.
So I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know if I believe in cancellation.
I don't really care for them, but I still like their music.
I mean, people are always gonna cape for for their fave, and that's cool. But certain things are just generally irredeemable. Like R. Kelly, like you said, perfect example. I mean, every time. I mean, for me, you said what?
Is he done? Because I hear R. Kelly playing
I think for me, he's done.
Some people still gonna play his music because they like it, but him personally, no. Mm-mm.
I mean,
so that's what I was saying. Because there's some people that will be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna listen to his music."
Right. I feel like every time I listen,
him because of who he is.
Yes.
I've been listening to this for so long. Why stop now? Even though you know what he's talking about.
I just know that when I listen to his music, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm just like, is her body still calling for you, or did her parents, let her use the house phone? Like what? Like what?
Because I still hear people listening to his music.
No, and I've been around so many people that are like, yeah, I don't know about that, but this a bop, and it's gonna be that.
Exactly.
Well, I guess this is the part where we would typically pivot off and do lyrics lessons. But since she's not here, I actually have another question that came up, so we'll have that right after this message from white people.
You guys are celebrating jumping on these people, but really, you all should be embarrassed. And everybody who's...
I have been waiting for a white person's hot take. Oh, waiting. I was wondering why white folks are so quiet about this, because this is what a lot of them secretly think, but they're not ready for the heat. This man said, what if the tables were turned and black people were being abused by white people as white people cheered? Welcome to every day of the lives of black folks in the United States. So were you fighting for this shame when they were feeding black babies to alligators? Were you fighting people to feel bad when they were having picnics beneath the burned and disemboweled bodies of lynched black folks? Were you fighting for white shame when they were hosing down black people and sicking dogs on them for asking for equality? Were you clamoring for white people to take accountability and feel bad when they were killing members of SNCC and all types of activists? And when that doctor spit in the face of a dying Martin Luther King? Are you asking for shame then? Shut up.
I live down the road from that Montgomery fight, and I keep seeing white people online talking about we need to come together and we can't let this kind of thing happen. I don't know who the fuck we is. I'm not about to get my ass kicked for you.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, I want to tell you, I see all the content on social media.
Oh, you mad because our people can't swim to the fight like that. You mad because our people ain't got signals or shit where they go to tossing off the hat, letting everybody know it's about to go down. You mad because we can't skip to the fight. You mad, you big mad that we can't pick up no chairs and get to smacking some Karens down. You big mad. You mad because we can't stick together like that. Let them people have it. They deserve it. That was by far the best shit I've ever seen in my life. TikTok right now is going crazy. Let them have it. You know them white people was wrong. They were wrong. That man was doing his job, and they fucked around and found out. Now you mad.
TikTok apparently doesn't like white folks calling out racist white folks. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is... I'm going to have to sit this one out. If you know, you know. And shout out to Nathaniel Alexander, the black man who invented the folding chair. The ancestors of the people you fucked with for so long are now getting their revenge.
Listen, I understand that, us white people, we come from Mount Caucasus, but now all of us have that Mount Caucasus mindset still. We've grown and evolved and learned to be better people, and but anyway, some of our people of the same ilk, not my people, but those people, they like to put up like Trump flags and Trump signs in their yard and put up Confederate flags just because they want to make a statement. And I could never understand it, but today, yesterday, something beautiful happened, and there's a statement that I want to make because I live around all these white people too. I understand I'm white, but my wife is black, my kids are black, so I want to make my statement. So now this is what we do. We're making our own statement, folding chair outside the house, because this is a statement we can get. It's about heritage, not hate.
There is so much symbolism in this riverboat brawl. It's insane. First of all, the riverboat that was coming to dock was named Harriet Tubman. Second, the folding chair was invented by a black man named Nathan Alexander. And third, did you see the white guy's Crocs? I can't even believe those were busted through that bad. That was insane. But it's kind of symbolic because white people used to feed black babies to alligators and crocodiles. Crocs. This event was a holy, spiritual event that will go down in history. And the reason why it's so exciting is because I'm seeing so many black folks feeling so much pride and community, and there is so much symbolism.
This Alabama shit, it's like swipe, decline, swipe, decline. You've used up your white privilege card. You're fucked now. Bill is due. Like, holy fucking shit, dude. That is the greatest fucking video I have ever seen in my life. It has fucking everything you could ever ask for. Like, there's no Marvel movie as good as that. And like, I'm just so happy. I have a still chair tattooed on the top of my head. It just means so much fucking more now. Like, holy shit. It's about fucking time. Props to everyone involved in that shit on that side. Not those fucking Peckerwoods. But that shit was fucking amazing. Thank you very much. I will forever smile on that day. It's Jesus Christ.
Being from Alabama, I'm gonna weigh in on this Montgomery boat brawl situation. I see everybody talking about all them white dudes have been out in the bass boat all day and listening to that Jason Aldean song, Small Town, and came back and swung on that old black gentleman and got their ass whooped. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And they probably didn't get all they deserved. But they wasn't out on that river listening to Jason Aldean. They was out there listening to some Luke Combs, some Luke Bryan, some of that old sissy music. And black folks was the one that had been listening to Jason Aldean in the small town, because whenever they came back and swung on that old black man, then black folks from Montgomery showed out. And that boy that swam across that river and got out and was swinging like a hooter thunking and connecting, the only one thing that'd have been different, I'd have been swimming right behind him. I'd have been swinging on them white boys just as hard. But that song had been listened to. It just hadn't been listened to by who you think.
Everybody got theirs, I think. Everybody got it?
Yeah. You guys all good?
Yeah.
All right. Yo, bless one.
Y'all good? All right, thank you.
See you later.
Thank you.
Pull up a seat for lyrics lessons on WRTR Real Talk Radio at Lyric Bravado on Twitter.
Yep, and we're back. Yeah, so typically, like I said, this would be the part where we do the lyrics lessons, but since she's not here this week, we are just going to, you don't have to deal with our lessons, bitch. No. But, yeah, I've already gone through some of the emails, and sifted through. I was going to take just random emails, but other than your personal fan club, Tigger Man, I'm not dealing with that. People be literally sending emails
My personal fan club, I'm confused.
People be, sending in emails, hitting on, what's up with this? And it's some weirdos in the inbox. Let me just say that. All right.
You call them my personal fan club?
Oh, because they've addressed you specifically.
No, the hell they did.
You were addressed specifically.
No, the hell they did.
Oh yeah, they did.
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass. And
are you serious?
Pimp is not in my daggone job description, so no, I'm not doing this.
Wait a minute.
Not dealing with that.
All the weirdos. Wow. Okay.
All right, you say you pulled the letter, so go for it.
I did. Well, because Lyric is not here, I'ma still say,
okay,
dear Lyric. But you are going to give your opinion on it for her, since she's not here.
Is that how this works? Thanks.
Hey. But anyway, okay. So this is from Anonymous.
Okay.
You already know.
Here we go. Come on, Hooked on Phonics. We got all that.
Okay, so check this out. My brother and I recently found out my father, who has been married for more than 30 years, is having sexual relationships with another man. This man accused my brother of being gay. He's not. Claims to be religious and sleeps next to my mother every night.
He does.
I am not sure how to approach this because honestly, I'm still in shock. My brother is furious. We found a secret. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. We found a secret email address of Dad's, along with messages to men he has been meeting. Some of them described him bringing men over while our mother was at work. He tells us he is going to a store to visit a friend in the hospital, but we found out that he's really been sneaking around with another man.
Wow.
Our mother doesn't know any of this, and it was an accident that my brother and I found out.
What do you mean? How do you accidentally find somebody's gay?
Let me finish. And they found out because they were trying to get rid of a virus off of his computer.
Yeah.
So, should I say something to my father? How do I approach it? How do I forgive him for accusing my brother of being gay when it's all him all along? Should I say something to my mother? How do I get my brother to stop being so angry? I feel like I could go on forever with a million questions, but more than anything, I'm heartbroken, confused, and angry. Our community and culture frowns upon gays. I have nothing against the LGBTQ community.
Oh my God.
Racism is different, and I have some close friends who are gay. Although I don't tell my father because he says he thinks it's disgusting, I am not sure how to approach this. Please help. What y'all got to say about that?
I'm more interested in what his dad's screen name is. No, I'm kidding. No, wow. I wasn't laughing at that. I wasn't laughing at the letter itself. I was laughing at the fact that, okay, so this reminds me of when I used to work back in the hotel that's on National Harbor, and it's a very large hotel over there. Oh shit, I can say it. I'm not gonna be sued as Gaylord. So anyways, when I worked over there, and like we had to go through there was something wrong with our computers and stuff, and we went through, found a virus. Basically came from a website that this one of the dudes was watching. He was watching trans porn, but then it was like and then he was watching like mom and son porn. And yeah, it was anyways, yeah, that just reminded me of that.
Is that who I think it is?
No, you don't know who that is. Who are you talking about? Oh, no. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That's just different. Anyways, so yeah, back to Daddy Baster.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So he's basically like, how should he approach his father, or should he say something to his mother about it, or what?
Okay, so Tiff, let's say we found out. We found this out about Dad. Will we tell Mom?
I can't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
Just off of the lifestyle that I live and the people that I have, I just could not even imagine. But I don't know what I could say. I guess I'm teeter-tottering on stay in a child's place. That ain't none of your business. That ain't none of your business. Know how you about to cause yourself a whole bunch of drama and everything when you could just mind your business. And then there's the thing of like, make it just blatant. You came over here anonymously, so send your mama a little something anonymously. Like,
oh wow.
Or what I say you can do is, what he should have did was leave that laptop open, computer open or whatever. Call your mom and then be like, can you fix this for me? Can you do this for me? And just let her just look. Like, hold on, what the hell is this?
Wow. That reminds me of the time, like, oh God, that was like back when computers first came out. You remember I used to have that computer at the house, Tiff? That was my first computer. I remember I had it, and I was looking at inappropriate stuff that I shouldn't have been on the internet. And it was funny because Mom needed to use the computer. And and this big image showed up on the screen because apparently I had saved whatever image I was looking to. I accidentally saved it as desktop background.
Whoa.
So, it was just bad.
I'm like, was it an accident?
No. Oh, God. That computer was facing that, like, literally, you couldn't walk up the stairs without seeing what was on my computer screen.
That's literally how computers were back then. There was no computer in the room and the door closed and none of that. It was right in the kitchen.
Wow. But no, I kind of take that.
I would feel some kind of way. I probably would say something to my father. One, because he accused my brother of being that way when he's really not. And come to find out, it's you. And then second, you doing this behind our mother's back. So why wouldn't I'm going to say something to you and I'll be like, you need to say something to her about it or I'm going to tell her. And leave it at that.
Depending on my mood, one of the things with me, depending on my mood, I'm going to be one of those people that I'm going to decide whether or not I want to deal with it. And then I'm going to compartmentalize it and then stick it away if I don't want to deal with it right then. I'm just going to act like I didn't see it if I don't want to deal with it.
And then the brother who was being accused of being gay, he knows about it too now. So what makes you... Why would he go say something to his mother?
I mean, you can't dictate what's going to happen, what somebody else does. So at the end of the day,
I'm just saying what I do. I'm sorry. I would.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll confront him and say, look, you better go say something or I'm going to say something.
Oh, all right.
Or, there's always that other option.
What?
You better start sliding that money to my account, boy. Stop with me.
Jesus Christ.
I need some hush money.
Oh, it's blackmail. It's a blackmail.
Yeah. Take mommy out with the hush money.
All right, so this letter comes from... oh, God, I'm not even going to say that name. So this letter comes from T. She states, Dear Lyric, I am a 45-year-old woman. I've been out here in the game since my late 20s, never really finding anything more than fuckboys to deal with. On more than one occasion, I've come across guys that I've been head over for, but for whatever reason, I found out at least two of those times that the dude that I was dealing with was dealing with other men. What is this, a theme today? So, was dealing with other men. So, I'm writing to find out if you have any surefire ways when you're dating, how you can tell if a man may or may not be dealing with other men behind my back. So, she wants to basically know, are there any surefire ways to tell? So?
My first question would be, how did she know in the first place that they were?
I didn't ask her life story, of course. These people write in and just be what it is.
I don't know if she found out from word of mouth or if she sensed it.
Well, she said in the span of 20 years, so... at least two of the dudes she's been dealing with long term have been fucking around with dudes. So,
probably what it was that she suspected he was messing around with other people. And so she did her little digging and then come to find out it was guys.
I don't know. I mean, anytime you got to do I Spy shit, I've always been a fan of, once you got to do I Spy shit, it's pretty much over anyway. So, it's just, again, whether or not you're willing to deal with it that time or what moves you got to make it work. Anyway, so surefire ways to tell.
If your partner is flipping out with someone else in general.
That and of the same sex. She said two of the men have been dealing with, men. So she wants to know if there are any ways to oh, you know what? This would be a perfect time to have that conversation with Tracy. You remember she told us the little chat?
Oh my God! Yes.
Back in the day. Did Tracy ever tell you that too? All right. So basically, Tracy had this test. She said that she would, be with the dude. She'd be, going down on him, going down a little bit further, this, that, and the third. And she said she would slip the finger down there. And she said on more than one occasion, she said some dude, if he back it up on the finger and stuff, she'd be like, get out.
Yep, that's what she said.
She literally said that she's done this. So, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully that helps you. T is what it is. So,
yeah, there goes something.
Yeah.
All right, the group chat, girl.
Alrighty.
Y'all think this boy gay? I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, girl, you don't got to come with your friends.
Yes, because I'm pretty sure they'll be quick to say, "What did you do this?
You hear me?
This? What did you do this?"
Girl, send a selfie in the group.
Do y'all know who this is? Have y'all seen this person before?
Well, I mean, I didn't mean for that to segue in the way it did, but that wraps it up for this week's Lyrics Lessons. Should be back next week, don't worry. But, yeah. So we finished talking about, that. So we're going to be talking about more butt sex up next. We're talking about the people in Mississippi that pled guilty to allegedly basically sexually assaulting this man. Yeah, up next. We'll be right back.
Lift every arm and swing till their heads and ears ring with the harmony of black unity. Let our folding chairs rise high as a meal at Five Guys. Let it resound loud as the Black Sea. Ring a ding dong is the sound of the caucasity leaving. Ring a ding dong. Try your white Jesus, but thou shalt not try me. Jump fresh off the river boat, bet they won't do that no more till eternity. Lift every voice and swing. Everybody just stretch your hands right now. Yes. And let us pray for those involved in the Battle of Montgomery. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Every head, every shoulder, every knee, every toe knuckle that was involved. We thank you, Lord, for their sacrifices. Yes. Be a fence around their jobs, Lord. Give them job security and protect them from any lawsuits, Lord. Call Ben Crump. Thank you for their heroism. Yes.
Sit back, relax, and sip on this tea with Gigaman on WRTR Real Talk Radio at Gigaman on IG.
Okay, so 6 former Mississippi deputies pled guilty to allegedly sexually assaulting and torturing 2 black men with sex toys and stun guns.
What?
Yeah, each will face up to 100 years in prison and, of course, pay millions in fines. But, I mean, if they're in prison, how they gonna pay? Anyways, whatever. So, yeah, basically this happened in Mississippi. And, I mean, overall, this story, I was looking at it and I'm like, see, shit like this happens. And the first thing that people say is, oh, well, it's not actually what it is with police brutality. It's not actually white people doing this, that, and the third. Like, what? You read stories like this, things like this come across, and it just makes you wonder. I don't know. Did you guys even hear about this story at all?
No, this is my first time about this right here.
Yeah, and it's disgusting.
Basically, I mean...
And you said the cops are white?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it was 6 of them. It was 6 white cops.
Hey, now you...
Yeah.
What the hell? I've never heard of any cops, anything like that before.
I know, things go on and everything, but that is brutal. That's crazy.
I mean,
world coming into.
I don't know. I mean, you got to deal with that. I don't know. It's just, like I said, it frustrates me to hear stories like this and then have to deal with the fact that white people don't believe us when we say things like, this shit happens. They turn around and they try to act like, it doesn't really happen, but it really does.
And then when they actually come out, it's like, oh my God, take it out of here.
That's gaslighting.
All right, so.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's disgusting, but I guess it's a good segue into justice being served. Hello? Justice being served out here in Alabama.
Of all places. Home of Selma.
Selma.
Shout out to Selma.
Just a beautiful weekend.
So, let's get into this story. Go ahead. Which one of y'all wants to talk about it or what? I mean, I guess everybody at this point has heard of it. I mean, basically, white people pulled up. They fucked around and found out because niggas was like lift every chair and swing and bring that fire to your head ring, bitch. Woo.
So basically, what happened was that the riverboat, Alabama riverboat or whatever, they were pulling up to the dock. They was trying to park at the dock, and of course, there was that group of white people in their little boat that was blocking the way.
Right.
And they were trying to get them to move, but they were like, no, they're not moving. They stand right here, whatever. And the I guess he was a security guard or whatever. The doc was going back and forth with them, like, hey, basically you need to move it. And white dude swung on them, and then the other ones, the black dude threw his head off, and the other group of white people ran over there and started jumping. And of course, we see that. We ain't gonna let that go down like that. We ain't gonna let it go down like that.
Niggas was like, hold on, what? Wait,
we
what?
Came from everywhere. Even Aquaman jumped off the boat.
You heard Aquaman jumped off that boat.
Hold on, was that his name?
Aquaman.
No, we named him that Aquaman.
Oh my God, I'm not.
Aquaman. He jumped off the boat, lost one of his boots in the water,
and still walked somebody when he landed.
Yeah.
Still walked somebody when he touched down.
Black folks looked at that situation. They was like, oh, it's going down. Oh, it's going down. Like the ultimate fight with white people. Like it just kicked off. It was like, oh shit, we ain't gonna miss this. Don't be tardy for this party, bitch. Like we showing up.
I really think what it was the people that were on the boat, because I noticed it looked like a lot of crew members jumped off that boat.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, they knew that man, and they saw. Everybody kind of saw. You see some, jacked up stuff like that happen. I'm glad that the people did stand up and do something instead of sitting around, because only reason we know about it is because of the bystanders that was standing around no shade on their phone.
Exactly.
Recording it.
Yep. Exactly. But then after the crew members jumped in, then more of our people came out.
Yeah.
Like, oh hell,
We're not going for that.
But when homeboy pulled that chair,
it's always the one person that wants to sit there. It was a good clean fight for a long time, and I love that about it. That was a clean fight.
He bopped dude like 5 times upside the head with the chair, and then I thought it was messed up that he popped the lady in the head with the chair when she was sitting on there. Even though, because the girls was handling her over there, but he came over and bopped her in the head too, and I said, oh my God. And one of the people that was recording, it was like, oh, he going to jail. He going to jail. Why? Yeah. He going to jail.
Look, I mean, at the end of I just knew niggas. No, I'm just saying, I just knew that niggas was looking at it like it was the fight. This was like, okay, you know what? It's about to go down. So I didn't know what was going on. And the bad part about it was I had seen the memes, and I had seen the story and everything, but everybody was posting it. So I just kept scrolling along, and I wasn't really paying attention until until I paid it attention. And I was like, okay, well, here we sit.
Yep. Yeah, it's so often that you see like a Karen video, right, on your timeline, and you're like, couldn't be me. And that literally was that situation where you're like, everybody jumped down because you know how many people be looking at this stuff like,
and be like,
be me.
Exactly.
And really, they caught some people in a good day. Once again, I thought it was a beautiful thing that it was in Alabama, and that all those people came together for the same cause.
Yep. It was not a game.
Y'all will not
I don't usually condone violence, but I mean, they started it. I think that I could make a whole playlist for what occurred there.
Oh, somebody already did that.
Yeah.
Somebody made a whole playlist.
They made a song out of this.
Oh my God.
There was actually a song.
It's a song.
I gotta find out.
They fast.
It's called Lift Every Chair and Swing.
Oh my God.
Like Lift Every Voice and Swing. It's called Lift Every Chair and Swing.
I love it.
I live for that.
Oh.
I live for
We're
that.
so magical. And see, you know, white people look at this shit and they be like, oh my God, I hate them. They are so irritating. And we be like, yeah, it's dope. You just wish it was you. It's not.
But you know, but actually, there are some of white people who actually went on social media and made videos and was like, y'all got what y'all deserve. Y'all should have known better. They was all for it. They was like, you got what you deserve.
I mean, from the people that brought us, I mean, just stop resisting. Comes this kind of bullshit. So, I mean, are we really surprised?
Yeah, this is a fickle group of people we're talking about.
Wow, that's no, but I mean, it happened, and oh, did you see the video I posted of one of the Caucasian guys that got beat up?
No, what happened?
His face all bruised up. He said, "Man, I ain't know the well, there you go. I ain't know the 55 or 65-year-old man can swing like that."
Oh,
yeah, that's hilarious.
He posted this?
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, you go on my page, you'll see it on there. I posted it on there.
That's hilarious.
Face all bruised up.
I mean, are they at least apologetic? I mean, is anybody saying like
no? Nope.
I ain't talking about black people. I'm talking about are the white people at least apologetic?
I have not seen not one apology posted on anything.
Yeah, I would doubt it.
Okay.
I doubt it too. Yeah. I doubt it.
I mean, you gotta think too. I mean, they're dead wrong. Them people done got whipped in front of I don't know if that was his wife, his daughter, I don't know, whoever they tried to protect by pushing her on the, back towards the boat, and she still ended up in the water.
In the water.
Like, whoever she was, you got beat up in front of her. Like, I don't know if they gonna be just trying to give apologies.
No, one of the other guys turned around and ran and jumped in the water himself. Jumped in the water. He's like, oh no, boom, jump right in. Yeah, oh my God. But that's
they not gonna throw me over.
Right.
Listen.
Well, it was beautiful. And honorable mention is that Scuba Gooden Jr.
Scuba Gooden Jr. Oh no. Did y'all see this story about the lady got her wig snatched literally at the Popeyes?
What?
Oh, the woman who got in a fight with some Popeyes people and they pulled out a braid.
Yeah, but oh no, you didn't see how that looked. They did not pull out a braid.
I did see it. That's why I wonder about it, because it looked like you took clippers and went straight down that line. Like, I don't know, baby. Look, I don't know.
This is how this
looks.
looks.
The braid comes out like that, but.
So it's oh my God. So what happened? Okay, so basically she got into an altercation with the people at Popeyes. They fucked up her order. She ordered biscuits. They said, bitch, you only get one biscuit. She said, I want two. They said, nah, and a big fight erupted. No, that didn't really happen, but it's pretty much what happened. Anyways, they fucked up her order. They got to fighting, and I guess they
said that she held up the line. So apparently you're reprimanded at a Popeyes if you're a worker, and the line gets the driver.
What Popeyes is this?
Right, that's what I was about to say. What Popeyes?
Right, apparently
Can we go to that Popeyes? Because the way the Popeyes set up around here, let me tell you something. I'll be damned.
And she was holding up the line. They was like, girl, you're not about to be my problem tonight. Like,
That is too. Oh well.
And they the way they snatched her, like it literally, for the people at home listening, like it literally looks like, like that little prank white people be doing on YouTube where they take the clippers and be like, up their friends' head.
No,
that's
legit.
what it looks like.
She looks like Cynthia from Rugrats. Angelica's little dog baby. They snatched her balls.
She legit does, though.
Oh my god.
It's terrible.
Oh, that bitch got a story to tell. I'm telling you, Cynthia. I want to see that movie. I'm telling you. What really happened to Cynthia? Like, can we get somebody from 60 Minutes to cover this? Like, what?
I wonder if that's really going to grow back. If that is truly because they snatched it out and not because she went home and added some spice to it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody likes the gas. If she literally had it snatched out that way in that manner, that follicle is gone, baby. That hair is not coming back.
Not the
like
follicle.
For the rest of your life.
She better get some Tiffany hair care.
Not Tiffany hair care. She just said the name of her business, Darky. God.
She could get some tracks. We could put some tracks in here. You're gonna need some extensions, darling.
Y'all heard about the white woman that died after drinking too much water?
I believe it. I heard they don't wash their legs and below their knees.
Oh,
so
listen.
Too much water on the inside will probably take them out.
Oh my God, we talked about this before. Like, oh God, how many years have we been talking about how white people don't wash their legs and stuff? God, that was like year 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I feel like we cover it at least once a year. Anyway, so yeah, that's apparently a thing. They do not. They don't like to. Their whole logic is, well, the soap is gonna run down there anywhere. Anyway.
No, that's not doing anything.
And then that makes me question. It makes me question even further. So if that's your logic, how's your netherite? Like, how's your undercarriage smelling? Like, what's going on down there, girl? Do we have like yeast balls? Like, what? What's happening? Like, what's really going on? What chemical reaction? What pH balance? What?
That's crazy. Why would you not wash your legs? That doesn't make any sense.
But no, we went off on a tangent again. All right, Indiana mom suddenly dies after drinking too much water. So apparently this bitch went and let's see.
How much water is too much water? And did she drown?
She did not drown. It was not a thing of where she actually drowned. It was a thing of where she actually had another health concern that she had going on at the time, and
much water that can actually mess up your cells.
Yeah, and like apparently you're not supposed to ingest so much water. And, like apparently it creates a shock in your system if you drink too much water at a specific, in a specific time. White people problem.
But no, go ahead. Continue saying what you were saying.
About what?
Oh my God.
She drank too much water and she died.
Literally.
No, I thought you were telling the whole situation on what happened.
She did. They mourned. They mourned. I'm sure there was an assembly or something at the school. But yeah, like. Yeah, she gone.
I wonder what never mind, that's too sick.
What?
Too dark. We have dark humor.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know. What are they gonna do with her remains and everything like that?
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I cannot.
That's all.
I cannot. Nope. Nope.
Woo!
No.
Y'all are awful people. Okay, anyways, yeah, so up next, I guess I'll tell you what I'm dead for. We'll be right back.
A lot of people are talking about this little kerfuffle that happened down in Mobile, Alabama. A bunch of white racist motherfuckers park their boat in the wrong spot. A black security guard doing his job comes up and says, hey, you need to move. Well, the white racist motherfuckers didn't like that a bit, so they attack the one black security guard. It doesn't sound like things are going to go well for that security guard. But then all of a sudden, a bunch of other people of color and white people come in and say, fuck that, and they take after these white racists. And they whoop the living shit out of them. Now, you're probably wondering why I bring this up. This is kind of out of my realm. Well, I think this is a perfect illustration, maybe a microcosm of what the Trumplafucks should think about. They keep ranting about a civil war or violence or how they're going to take back America. Well, you Trumplafucks, I want you to take a quick look at that video, or what happened in Mobile, Alabama. Because that is exactly what's going to happen if you come up and say, I'm going to start a civil war. You're going to get the ever-loving shit whooped out of you. So take notice and take the warning. And if you want to try, go ahead. But it's not going to go well for you, motherfuckers.
Dead for that. Time to find out what Marcus is dead for.
All right, so this week I am dead for, let's see. All right, so I'm dead for toilet paper left in the toilet seats after people have used them. So hear me out.
I've seen that before.
I hate it.
Yeah, I've been in public bathrooms. I've seen that before.
I absolutely hate it. Especially like, okay, so at my job specifically, we have a bathroom cleaning schedule. So everybody has to clean it, their week to clean the bathroom. So I don't know. I kind of feel a little bit partial to the bathroom and shit. I'm like, okay, we're all kind of using this bathroom, so we're all going to keep it clean.
I'm wearing gloves.
Of course. I mean, all of that shit aside, what I'm saying is that it irks me to no end when there's just random toilet paper. And I don't mean toilet paper with like shit streaks. Ain't no like, ain't nobody dropped no deuces and left that sitting there.
No,
but,
it's the toilet.
But it's just the toilet paper itself.
Covered. Yeah.
Like maybe you blew your nose and threw it in the toilet and you didn't want to wait the extra 2 to 3 seconds or whatever it takes for the toilet water to stop, to fill or whatever so you can flush it again. So you just left that thing just sitting there and it's gross. It's nasty. It's disrespectful.
Trash. Why throw it in the toilet? Instead of throwing it in
It's disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful. Like, you may as well have just left a turd sitting there, because I just feel like you're not done in the bathroom. Your shit is still there. Your snot is still there. Your excrement is still sitting in the toilet in some way, shape, or form. You've left the toilet, yet your excrement stays. Bitch, why? Why can't you flush the toilet? This is stupid. Yep. It irritates the hell out of me. Why are grown people? Why do you have to have conversations like this with grown people?
And then
that's awkward. That makes for an awkward.
And let's not get to when they clog the toilet up.
Oh!
And don't say nothing.
Oh my God!
And don't say nothing about it.
Right, like you, the mystery shitter.
Airport bathrooms, and I would go in there like, what the hell?
Oh, it's even worse when it's shared bathrooms. Like, bitch, this is it ain't but so many of us that work here. So who's the mystery shitter that fogged up the toilet? It's just sitting there, and everybody's like, is it your turd? Is it your turd? Carol, that looks like one of yours. Like, I mean, it's just
because you were the last person in the bathroom,
right? Oh. So yeah, that's what I'm dead for. Y'all need to do better out here.
I think we all dead for that.
Yeah.
On WRTR Real Talk Radio, coming up next, second half of the show. Oh wait, we didn't even do Tigger Man's top. Well, I guess we kind of did. So I don't know. It is what it is. We'll be back.
Right. I mean, we're just still going through stuff. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Lift every chair and swing till earth and organs ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. let it resound loud as a rolling sea. Swing that chair full of the might of the ancestors behind us. Swing that chair full of the strength that the presence has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us swim on till victory is won.
Take us to work. Take us on the go. Take us wherever you go. WRTR, Real Talk Radio.
So I looked on the blogs, I looked on the Googles, I looked on the internets, and I saw that we are everywhere that you are. You can download us pretty much everywhere. If you search for WRTR, Real Talk Radio, there's all kinds of different podcasts and everything platforms that you can just go to, click by your phone. You don't have to have no special apps. You can stream it from your phone, but if you want to get fancy and have apps and stuff, they have that for you also. So here we sit. My name is Tif Smoot.
That's your boy Tigger, man.
And guest hosting for us this week. Yep. In for the recovering Miss Lyric, who will be back on our next show, hopefully. Alright, so how was your week, Tigger man?
Well, it's only Tuesday. So far, well, I'll say today.
I'm talking about your week since we last recorded.
Oh, well, damn. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Like you said, I'm always busy. I'm always booked and busy. Events and stuff. Oh, I'm doing something with the family. There's always something going on with the family, too. But I be booked and busy. I do events. So I gotta show up. I gotta pop up.
That sounds nasty.
So,
okay, family man.
Pop up like a pimple.
Gross.
But yeah, no, it's been pretty good so far. But I tell you, today has drained me a little bit. It's drained me because I've been in so many freaking Zoom meetings. So,
yeah,
that took up most of my day. Zoom meetings today. But other than that, it's been good. About to fly out to New Orleans on Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday till next Monday. So I'll be down there partying. Getting lit. Making some connections. You know.
Right. You gonna go find a voodoo priest?
Hey.
I don't think that's what he's doing.
Well, we're not gonna go back to that. We're not gonna go back to that because I already told y'all about that.
He only down there to exchange fluids. Gross.
Whatever. Whatever.
Pack plenty of condoms. Yikes.
So how have your week been, Tiff?
This week is going so smoothly. I am so grateful. It's been a lot of days where I'm not sure how I'm gonna get through the day, just as far as y'all, that sounded bad. I just meant as far as like work and stuff. Look,
I was about to say, damn, what's going on?
All right, girl, you need a counselor.
What's going on?
Look, I'm not going through nothing. I'm just being in terms of the day. I don't know how, with clients and everything. I'm sometimes, just like, ooh, it's going to be cutting it close, and it works out so perfectly. And I have to keep reminding myself that sometimes things are working out in your favor that you don't even know about. So just stay in your space and be grateful.
That's what's up.
It sounds like somebody giving you strife. Who giving you strife? Who I need to pull up on?
That's the way to think.
Thank you. Yes, it's been a great week.
It sounds like somebody giving you strife. Who giving you strife? Who I need to pull up on?
I have no strife.
Okay.
None.
I know that's right. All right, you promote your business again. So they can hear you out.
Yup.
Okay. So my business is called Highly Addictive. I'm a salon spa home base in Waldorf, Maryland. I specialize in braids and natural hair care. I also provide lock maintenance, soft locks, starter locks, instant locks, invisible locks, really any locks. So come on through.
Look,
those locks. But we're not doing this, Tony, because you already left off. You left a bad taste in my mouth.
Wait, what happened?
Tony left a bad taste in my mouth the last time I seen his locks.
What do you mean? What happened? Oh my God! Why is your dog attacking you?
Oh my God! He got to go. My bad.
That is hilarious.
Your mouth.
Your dog don't like your locks either.
Oh, that's what we doing. That's what we doing.
Wait, what happened? What's wrong with your locks? What happened?
Ain't nothing wrong with them. Ain't nothing wrong with my locks.
Nothing is wrong with them.
The last time we saw each other, she was like, "Oh, you got locks? Who do your locks? You know I do them." And I was like, "Well, I got my cousin who's a beautician also. She's been doing them." And the sister got shade. She felt some kind of way. She felt some kind of way.
No.
Felt some kind of way.
Oh, so you got them fancy Virginia locks, but you too good for the one for her.
No. She's from my cousin. She's in Maryland. Name Virginia.
Woo!
They cute, but you know, y'all come see me when you need your locks
done. Lord, why did I tell her promote her business again? Lord.
So Tiff, like when you're dealing with clients, has there ever been a situation that like you've dealt with some heads and stuff, and not everybody has the same hygienic practices and stuff? Tell me the most ratchet time. Like, tell me the most ratchet head you had to look at. And I don't mean be like, oh, it was Keisha's head. She real fucked up. Like, not her. I'm talking about like
situation.
Yeah, just a situation.
Truthfully, I feel like I've been blessed. I would say any stylist that's been doing it for a while, anybody would probably say lice is something that's, you know, pretty gross to deal with. But aside from that, it's really nothing. I kind of like picking things. So people with like, you know, severe dandruff or, you know, the really big flakes and everything, I'm not really like creeped out or turned off. I'll just scratch your scalp up and give you a good treatment. So I don't have anything like crazy, guys. Lice is the worst.
Like, do you think scabs and stuff?
Not scabs. You know, if your scalp is bleeding, I can't service you.
Right,
but
exactly.
Just like dandruff. Sometimes there's severe dandruff, like where people can, you know, shake their hair like this and have snow going down their shirts.
Nice. Not just head and shoulders, bitch. You got knees and toes too. Shit.
Everybody's different, you know. Everybody's scalp is different.
Wow.
You just work it out. But yeah, lice would probably be the grossest thing. I've never had anyone with. But you know what? Since we're here, since you asked, I think my hair pet peeve is with children these days. It's almost like I know people have super busy schedules and you're trying to fit everything in. So like, especially baby girls or baby boys with long hair, they'll put it in a ponytail. And then, you know, you put that ponytail in on Monday and then on Tuesday it's fuzzy and you just flick it back up with some water and you'll put another ponytail on. So y'all, by the time y'all
don't it dry up and flake up? Don't that dry and flake up?
By the time y'all come see me on Friday, it's 5 ponytails.
It's white, like
it's one big matted ponytail. And, you know, that's a little bit much. Yeah,
yikes.
That is too funny.
That is
too funny. Yeah.
Okay, so what is the most? You've done some celebrity clients before.
Yes.
So tell us some of the celebrities you've serviced. Are you allowed? Is that a client thing? Is it like HIPAA laws?
No, but I'm just not real name dropping.
Oh, okay.
Because I really feel like I'm the biggest celebrity that I've serviced.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Get on that.
That's usually just for your mom and them. You tell your mama so she can go, you know. But yeah, I don't really do that.
Okay.
I know that's what's up.
All right. Well, I guess we'll pivot into the White Files, unless y'all want to talk about this this cop that says that well, he says he wasn't promoted because he's white. Why did y'all look at me like that?
Bye.
No, I'm dead ass. So, a St. Louis lieutenant. He says, Are we ready?
I can't even take this serious. I can't take this serious.
No, the oppressor cannot become the oppressed.
Listen. He literally says, okay, so the lieutenant slaps the city with a racial discrimination lawsuit, alleges he wasn't promoted to because he's white. He says that basically everybody else is, basically as a result of what's been going on in his police department, it's been some racial tension. And overall, he's saying that he's not being promoted because it's a bad look on the police right now because they have so much racial tension, and that he's not being promoted because he's white. Mm-hmm.
Well, if there's that much racial tension, aren't they saving his little life by not putting him on the front line with his white tail? I mean, I don't know why you would want to be, I don't know. I guess my first thing would be there's always moving around. If you really feel like you're being discriminated towards, you could be a police anywhere. And there's plenty of places that'll accept you. Plenty. So,
just walk in and go, I hate niggers, where do I sign up?
You know what?
I mean, there's plenty of places to be, that's all. So it's kind of just like, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's like,
That's like what?
The girl,
what are you talking about?
I think
he's having a
I'm up here trying to think. What was she at? Was she at Chick-fil-A or was it a call Starbucks or something? The girl, this
you're talking about the manager of Starbucks saying that she was discriminated against because she was white.
White, yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So, it's my theory that in 20, 30 years, white people are then going to try to flip the script. It's going to be, well, we're white and this, that, and the third, and we're so oppressed, blah, 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 blah. And they're already starting to pull this bullshit with shit like Florida, where they're not telling kids the real truth in schools behind slavery. They're taking all of that out of the lessons. They're taking all of these things, and they're just trying to whitewash them. No pun intended. But basically just trying to whitewash them and, erase them from history. So
that's been going on for years.
I mean, but what I'm saying is that more and more of these stories of white people going, it's because I'm white, are starting to pop up.
Yeah. True.
But I mean, are we really surprised in 2023 with what comes out of people's mouth?
Nope.
I mean, hell, you got the damn government saying, you literally have the government saying, I mean, we didn't tell y'all we had aliens, but we didn't say we didn't have them. So, I mean, are we really surprised? All right.
Not at all.
Up next, White Files.
A woman has been hit with a folding chair, and the internet is laughing. We are the problem. I just want to take a second to say that I think that what happened was egregious, and I think that it should be the highlight nobody is talking about. Nobody wants to stop and really reflect and think about how terrifying and traumatic that it must have been to be in that situation. Like, can you guys really just stop for a second? Stop with the jokes, stop with all the BS back and forth, and just really take a second to think about how difficult it must have been. How terrifying it must have been to be that damn chair. That beautiful chair was minding its business, doing its job, and the next thing you know, it's hitting something useless in the side of the head. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody's thinking about how that chair must feel right now to know that there's a gigantic dent in the place that should have been for sitting, and now it's for thinking. I think it was Martin Luther King who once said that a chair is the greatest gift a man can have.
Why do you have roaches?
The Why File.
Why do my children hate me?
On WRTR Real Talk Radio.
Why did my vagina burn?
The truth is out there.
So we're back, and pigs have what?
I believe that I read somewhere that when pigs have sex, they have orgasms that last 30 minutes.
What? Sign me up. Sign me up.
Okay, I just want to know, how did you come across that?
Yeah, what were you reading? What were you looking at?
Truthfully.
Do you need parental controls? What is happening?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
I feel like you need parental controls.
It was just random fact. It was a random fact. I didn't know. Right now.
All right.
Good to know.
Answering the questions you want to know why to by taking your tweets at WRTR Radio. We take your emails at WRTRradio@gmail.com and on Facebook at Facebook.com/WRTR Real Talk Radio. This is the Why Files. Remember, the truth is out there. All right. So my why comes from, of course, me. I want to know why people think that it's appropriate to okay, so basically this comes off of me seeing a meme on Twitter, and it was of two people going to the Beyonce concert, and they were white people, but they put that platinum shit on their skin that makes them look darker.
You know what?
As they're going into a Beyonce concert, mind you.
Tiffany?
Mm-hmm. So my question is, why, in 2023, why are we still having to deal with white people putting on things like blackface? And us, why are we still dealing with this? Why is this a thing?
Ignorant.
Because I've seen more than enough of my pictures, or more than enough of y'all's pictures of the Renaissance tour on my timeline. Mm-hmm. So, and I mean, there's just been one thing after another, one outlandish outfit after another. It just is what it is. But, and then, I forgot to even say, okay. But anyways, answer that question. Why?
Because they're ignorant.
I'm definitely ignorant to deal with colorism so much, and for those things to happen still, it's just crazy because everybody wants to be darker.
I'm just sick of us being I'm sick of people's cultures and people's skin tones and people's just everything being used just to make a statement, or or like a Halloween costume and shit. What you gonna be this year? I'm gonna be Spider-Man. What are you gonna be? I'm gonna be one of the niggas. For me, it's been a problem, but yeah. Okay, here's another why. Why is Lizzo putting people through all this drama?
Look, I was gonna bring that up actually.
Go ahead.
Because she actually just spoke out on the allegation.
Okay. So, what did she say?
Two people basically said they was in a hostile work environment and being sexually abused and such and such and such and such and such.
Do we believe this, though?
So, listen,
I said, do we believe this, though?
I got time to that.
You do?
Well, hey, people get fired, and then people will get fired by celebrities and then make up shit because they got fired just to go at them.
Yeah, but see, more and more people are coming out now.
I'm not going to say that it has not. Only 2 people came out and said it.
No, actually, more. It's 2 people that are suing her, but more people that have worked for her are starting to come forward and be like, "Yeah, I worked with that bitch too. Same thing." And I'm so glad that you had.
Coming forward now? Why are you coming forward now after 2 people that said they were going to sue them? Why didn't you do that?
No. They're not. they're not coming onto the lawsuit. Like, they're not trying to be like, oh, Me Too. This isn't another Me
but
Too
they're just
movement.
coming out saying that. But they're just coming out saying that. They're not suing her, but they're coming. You think that there are other people that are coming out saying that now. Why now?
Well, actually, one of the people...
When you got fired or whatever, they let you go. Why now?
One of the people actually thanked them for having enough courage to come forward. They were like, well, I wasn't going to go there, girl, but thank you for doing so.
So I have a couple of issues with this story.
Okay.
And please, anybody correct me, if I'm wrong or if you disagree, please, I would love to hear it. But I just really, I'm going to stop prefacing it, but it's not to victim blame or victim shame. But anywho, from what I hear, you're in Amsterdam at the Banana Club, right? Mm-hmm. That's what we're going to call it. Okay. I'm picturing myself as a grown woman at a banana club with Lizzo. Mm-hmm. And, the banana act comes. So, the girl puts the nanner in her nannies and everything's getting crazy. Okay, when Lizzo, because she said that she forced her to do that. And I just have a hard time understanding as a grown woman without anything being pushed. Like, to me, I guess my thing is, y'all need to start saying what it is. Like, because if she just pressured you, if she just said, like, say peer pressure, if it's peer pressure, and say that you're grown behind it and know how to say no to peer pressure.
Don't say she forced you.
But don't say someone forced you to do something. I just think that the lines are being very blurred these days with, like, very, very serious things.
And this, my thing is the celebrity. She know if, like, what's going on there, she's being sued. Anybody can do that. Any one of her employees, whatever, can do that to her at any time and mess her career up. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, to me, I really don't believe she forced her to do it. She probably said, "Hey, do it." Or it could have been peer pressure or whatever. Yeah. But I wouldn't say force, because of course, come on, Lizzo not stupid.
Okay.
I don't think she's very smart. Me.
If you go in here, you better eat that banana. Yeah. I just want to know how.
Exactly.
Y'all remember when fruit used to come without vagina? Anyways.
Yeah. But she came out, hold on, anyway. She came out, she just finally came out and made a statement. It was like, as an artist, I've always been passionate about what I do. I take my music and performances seriously because at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best art that represents me and my fans.
Oh, okay, girl.
With passion comes hard work and high standards. Sometimes I have to make hard decisions, but it's never my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable or like they aren't valued as an important part of the team. I also know that I am not the villain that people in the media have portrayed me to be these last few days. I am very open with my sexuality and expressing myself, but I cannot accept or allow people to use the openness to make me out to be something I am not.
Okay.
That's what she said.
She need a PR team. She could have kept that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, I mean, okay.
There are literal allegations, like sexual allegations.
Yeah.
And you like, what was the first few words of it was like, I'm open with how I am, or something very vague.
I'm very open with my sexuality, expressing myself, but I cannot accept it or allow people to use the open.
No. In the beginning, it was like the very first few words of it. What was it?
Oh, she said, as an artist, I've always been passionate about what I do.
Have you, girl?
What exactly do you do, Miss Lizzo? Because
I mean, have you, girl?
You know what? Y'all best stop messing.
Because the truth is out there. I got another why. Why?
I got a why.
What?
My why is... Actually, I got two whys.
Oh, hell.
My first why is, why do some people on social media post pictures they have copied from somebody else or got from somebody else and post them on their social media page and then put their little signature or initials on it so that if somebody try to copy it from them, they'll have their signature on there. Like, this is mine. I'm the first one with this picture. So you can't copy it because I'm putting my initials. Bitch, you got it from somebody else.
That's actually an interesting topic, but it's also it's a very easy answer. You know, there's there's actually businesses out that make memes and stuff and put them out. Like, people actually pay for memes to be made now, and they do it like with pop culture, pages that, are comedy or comedians and all that shit. Like, all of those, or most of those memes that we see are paid.
No, but I mean, like, there's this one person that's one of my friends on Facebook. He always takes somebody else's pictures, post it on his page, and then put like a little, or like you said, like a little meme or whatever. But no, he just put it in his status thing or whatever.
Who put their watermark over your nudes?
And then put what?
Let's see, who put their watermark over your nudes? You big mad? Why?
Who?
You.
Shut the hell up.
Who put their watermark over your nudes?
Shut up. Whatever.
You was like,
but
wait.
They'll put their little signature on the picture so that nobody else won't steal their picture that they posted and put it on their page like they're the first one they got the picture.
Shit, I don't know.
Like they got it from somebody else. That drives me crazy.
Yeah, I see that all the time. You'll go to one website and see somebody post something, you go somewhere else and it's the same post like by 20 other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Because the truth is out there.
All right. So you got one too?
I think she said why. No. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. All right. Next, why? Why is Wayne Brady pansexual? Talking about
that. I was gonna put that up.
Why is Wayne Brady pansexual? Why everybody? We full. We don't want no more.
We already knew that he was a little.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I already knew that, but I guess he just felt that he wanted to go ahead and. I guess that's something he's been holding inside him for so long. He just wanted to put it out there. But we already knew. We knew. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's Wayne Brady. I mean, we're not surprised. But at the same time, do we really want Wayne Brady? I don't know. We full over here. We don't need no more.
I had to actually Google Wayne Alfonso Brady.
Oh, God.
To figure out who y'all was talking about.
You didn't know who you know who Wayne Brady is?
I was born in 94.
Where you been at?
Yeah, I was born in 94.
Wait.
He is not.
But, I mean, Chappelle's Show, you used to watch that, right?
No, I was not old enough to be watching the Chappelle Show.
You wasn't old enough to be watching half the shit you were.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, not really, but definitely not the Chappelle Show. I didn't see any of the, like, Big Boys, the Fridays, all of that stuff. I never saw it as, like, I got older.
Gotcha. Alright, so that wraps it up for this week's Why Files. We're always answering why for you at WRTR Radio, station at WRTR Real Talk Radio, and us on Facebook at the same. Up next, I don't know, news to make you nauseous, I guess? Yeah, truth is out there.
Hey, PSA announcement to all my white brothers and sisters out there. I spoke to the white delegation, and we have agreed that we do not give one single flying fuck about that white woman who got hit in the head with a chair. Not one. Because if you have not been paying attention over the last couple of years, we've literally seen police officers put a knee on a black man's neck and unalive him, and white people justified it. We've seen black brothers and sisters hit the streets and plead to be heard about the violence that's happening in their communities, and white people responded with all lives matter. We have literally seen neo-Nazi racists go to Charlottesville with tiki torches, and the president of the United States said that there's fine people on both sides. I am so sick and tired of white people missing the mark on every major event. If you're upset that a white woman got hit in the head with a chair during a brawl, but you weren't upset at any of the things I mentioned, you're the fucking problem.
And now, say what? News to make you nauseous on WRTR Real Talk Radio. Let's go.
These are some of the stories you might not read about in the New York Times, the Washington Post, or the Wall Street Journal. It's news to make you nauseous. So, here we go. Who wants to go first? You, take a man.
Okay, I guess I can.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Say what? Westminster, Texas?
Say what?
Say what?
A 22-year-old Texas woman was arrested on felony animal cruelty charges after 12 horses and 24 dogs were found dead on her property.
Why? What?
Yes. 12 horses and 24 dogs.
Oh, God. I hear that Sarah McLaughlin song.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Rachel, I'm saying her name too because she done already charged and everything. Rachel Ford, 22, lives on a property which is owned by her grandparents, who told officers that they have trouble tending to their animals at their age and believed that their granddaughter was taking care of them, which is Rachel Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Investigators were called out on the property because of the smell and everything else that was going on.
Okay.
Investigators located several deceased horses on the property. The decay of the horses ranged from completely skeletonized to partially skeletonized, with skin and fur, generally indicating the deaths were not recent. Sword reportedly told investigators that animals had belonged to her husband, who recently died, but she had been too depressed to feed them.
Okay.
After her arrest, investigators linked 16 previous animal cruelties or care-related complaints to the property. Several other animals found alive on the property included 2 horses, 2 dogs, a cow, a snake, 2 frogs, and a bearded dragon are now under the care
and a partridge in a pear tree. The fuck?
They couldn't find any evidence that she was married. She said she was married and her husband had died.
Oh, okay.
They couldn't find any evidence that she was married at all.
Mm-hmm.
There's 36 corpses that evidence she's a scarlet. Oh, oops, I'm not gonna say the rest.
Okay.
It might be 37, and they might find that husband.
But anyway,
right.
But anyway, she done killed all these animals and had them laying around out on their farm or whatever, and now her husband got arrested for animal cruelty.
But it got to 37 corpses, some of which were skeletonized. So, like, I gotta ask, how far did this? I mean, this evidently went a long time before people started to notice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally, you got Pet Cemetery Thriller walking around on your front lawn and nobody's noticed.
Right.
This is weird.
Exactly. So she's been booked and she is in jail.
Booked and busy, bitch.
That's crazy. That's just crazy.
Yeah, what are you doing with that many animals? Was she doing like sacrifices or something? Like, why in the world?
Exactly.
Would you have that many dead animals?
All right, here's mine. Say what, planet Earth?
Say what?
Say what?
All right, so a mother gives birth to a pair of ultra rare twins after both exited the vagina at the exact same time.
What?
Yep. They went.
Oh, I know, she split all open.
They literally went tandem at that joint.
Oh, she ain't got no coochie no more.
Listen, like, apparently they suffered minor bruises. So, yeah, like, on their way out. So, yeah.
I'm sure they did.
How did that happen?
You should have seen the other guy.
Like, I mean,
it's even happened.
Like, yeah, it's a thing. So, apparently, it's a thing where it's super rare. And
I mean, her coochie was. Ooh.
I mean, how do you get to that? Let's talk about how the coochie got. Like, what kind of Kegels were you doing in order to get that thing ready? Like, girl, you dropping them out twice.
It did not say that the baby slid down from a water slide. That thing was burst at the same time. Y'all got her being a wild load.
I mean, did she go, I wonder, did she go full term?
Of course. What, you thought she was just slipping out preemies?
Hey, you never know. You never know.
What?
It was busted all open. There ain't no way of repairing that.
What?
Ain't no way of repairing that. How many pounds with a baby? I don't know how many pounds with a baby.
Hold on, and I'll find out because now you done fucked me up. Oh,
damn.
About 20.
Let's see. They were born. Shit. Let's see. A pair of twins started making headlines after being born simultaneously. Yes, you read that correctly. According to the New York Post, they were born at 11:53 on the dot after a long 12 hours of labor. Damn, your pussy was split open for 12 hours? Ooh.
That's what it means. It means it wasn't just open. That was a long pushing process, and they probably were like hugged up together. So when they were
she should have been like, push one of them back in and let me push one out first and then push the other one out. I can't do it.
No, you gotta hear the story though. It says the twins reportedly shocked the entire room after Mickey's head was spotted coming through, but Molly's feet could be seen coming out at the same time. Oh shit!
So hold on, okay, so they was
one was breed.
They was 69 style coming out there.
They was like yin yang babies. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's different because that means she wasn't busted wide open. If both heads was coming out at the same time,
nah, them joints came out like cat dog.
Yeah.
Man, why is your baby cat dog? Your baby's a cat dog. God damn.
That's crazy.
Woo.
That is crazy. Oh.
Wow.
Well, at least you at least you ain't have to. Well,
it actually doesn't say. I've looked at the article. It doesn't say how big they were, but yeah, they're both happy, healthy. They came through with minor bruises, but
hey, that's all that matters. They came out healthy, and hopefully they're not having any issues or anything.
Yep. So
good thing your button attached.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, is that it for the stories? Is that it for the stories?
That's all I had.
All right. So if you want these and more nauseating, huh?
Tiffany, you got a story to tell?
No stories here.
So if you want these and more nauseating news stories, make sure you follow us at WRTR Radio on Twitter, which is the new X or whatever the fuck Elon is doing. He is driving this company into the ground. Can we talk about that?
It's called X. We talked about that, yes.
No, but I'm saying he is driving that whole shit. It is going down. Hell,
he said X is for unlimited media.
Yeah, okay.
Unlimited media and more.
X is gonna be what's on that screen when he go to that ATM when he bankrupt this damn company. Up next on Real Talk, I have no idea what we're talking about, but we'll do it. Up next.
Lift every chair and swing till earth and noggins ring. Ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as a rolling sea. Swing that chair full of the might of the ancestors behind us. Swing that chair full of the strength that the presence has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us swim on till victory is won.
Keeping it 100. It's Real Talk on WRTR Real Talk Radio. We keep it real.
And so we're back. It's Real Talk. So we've of course totally freestyled this whole show. We had no kind of structure, but it's cool.
No kind of structure this time.
It's cool. Like, we had a good conversation, but
Just make it work. You make it work.
All right, so Ticker Man, you had made mention of the Cha-Cha Slide creator, DJ Casper.
Yes. The Cha-Cha Slide creator, DJ Casper, he just recently passed away at the age of 58. He passed away of cancer. I believe it was cancer to the... Let me make sure. Kidney and liver cancer.
Yikes.
Yeah, so he's just passed away.
F cancer. We hate you.
I know. R.I.P. man.
Mm-hmm. Wow. R.I.P. But no more slides from him.
Right. We can't get funky any longer.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear about that?
On other note, we have what's my girl name? The Olympic girl, Simone Biles.
What about her?
She's back because she took a two-year hiatus from the Olympics or whatever.
To do what?
Because she I guess she said something was going on with her internally.
Oh, okay.
And she just wanted to get herself right because she 2 years ago when she was at the Olympics or whatever, she was competing, but then she withdrew herself.
Okay.
She said that her body wasn't right. She had to get herself together, her mind right or whatever. But she just she's back in the game now, and she just dominated the U.S. Classics, Olympics things or whatever. And she won every category, all around category, balance beam, the vault, and the floor routine.
Okay.
She came first place in all those categories. But the uneven bars, she came in third place. But she still dominated everything. So congrats to her. She's back. Whoop whoop. That's our girl. That's our girl.
All right. Tiff, you had said something about you had a couple of things that you wanted to discuss. What's another thing on your checklist?
No, I brought up my topic. It was just about cancellation.
Oh, okay. That was it.
And then, we pretty much talked about a lot of things that were going on, and I was saying we needed to discuss.
Yeah. But check this out. Did y'all know?
Oh, hell.
That microphone that Cardi beat the room.
I heard.
And popped whoever she popped in the head with it. That joker just sold for $99,000 on eBay.
Okay.
Somebody bought that microphone for $99,000.
No.
Why?
Wow. I don't know.
That's a why.
Yes.
Why?
That's a big why.
Oh.
Yes. Also want to give a shout out to Russell Wilson and Sierra. They are expecting their third child. Third child. I said they popping them babies. So that's 4 for her and 3 for them together.
Jesus.
Wow.
So we'll see. She oh shoot, I'm sorry. She put it out on social media the other day by doing she did a little video, a silhouette video. She did a silhouette video off of the new song that her and Chris Brown got together or whatever, and revealed her stomach. And it's poking out. It's out there. So
did you all get a chance to listen to the song?
No, I have not heard it yet. I have not heard it. I'm gonna have to check it out, but I haven't heard it.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You said,
I'll tell you this. Y'all are really killing me with these memes. I just scrolled past the meme with Martin Luther King holding a daggone fold-up chair.
No, you said what with Harriet?
Oh, you said Harriet.
The one with Harriet. The meme had a picture in the background. It had a picture of the riverboat. But it was called Harriet 3, I think it was. Then they had a picture of Harriet with the chair, with the folding chair.
Wow.
I said, you know what? I say they wrong. They wrong. Those have been hilarious.
They have been. But you know what? This kind of makes me flashback as far as a real talk subject. Kind of makes me flashback to something. I think it was when was it? It was a few years ago, but Charlemagne made reference to how he didn't feel as though Like, he basically said, like, racial tension is, easing up. And that black people basically are the only people holding on to the racism. Y'all remember when he said that?
No, too much listening to him.
Yeah, so Charlemagne has said that before. He made mention to that and said basically black people are the only ones holding on to racism. Black people and old white people. And he's saying, like, the old white people are dying out. And it's basically just niggas holding on to it at this point. And
no, that's not true because, okay, the older people are dying out, but they have had children and raised their children some kind of way. So some of their children, which is our ages or a little older than us, are still acting the way their parents did.
Calm down. This is Charlemagne. We're not taking him serious. We, of course, don't take anything that he says serious. Well, not most of the things, anyway.
Come on, son, we holding on to it. What?
Well, I mean, what do you think? So, do you think that racial tension and stuff, do you think that, are we coming into a spot to where things of this are less, or are we regressing? And I honestly, if you'd asked me this probably 5 to 6 years ago, I'd have maybe said we're coming out of it. But you're asking me now, and I'm looking at things.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm just looking at how they're trying to teach schools and everything else.
I mean, there's been tons of things to go on in the past few years that would show how far left things are going as far as racism. So, I mean, it's always been here, but I can definitely say it's been turned up a few notches. And I guess the interesting part about it is that it is a new generation of people, and you never know what you're gonna get. History repeats itself, but not in every aspect and in every way.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's not as vicious as it was back then.
Well, I mean, of course not.
I would agree. I would disagree. I still feel like that. I mean, maybe not as vicious day to day, but you still have, heinous acts that come out
but
every single day.
But that's true, though. But you know what I'm saying. Like,
it's not. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, it's not as accepted as it once was. Like, you can't call a whole bunch of crackers together and then we all throw a nigger baby into the ocean and watch a crocodile eat it together. We can't do that no more. We're still, white people are going to do it, but they not gonna call you for the fish fry for it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I still, it still goes on. You're right.
I mean, it is what it is. So, I honestly, like I said, if you'd asked me this years ago, I'd say sure. Like, I think it is, I think with, the coming generation and how they're, so steadfast in what they believe in and, they'll go out here, they will stand for something. But at the same time, I do believe that the oppressor is also, getting real trigger happy at this point, because what is a cat to do when you back it up into a corner? They gonna attack. And at this point, white people, we are looking at you. And you feel threatened because you feel like, oh, well, we're losing power. We're losing power. We're losing momentum over the niggers. They're getting free. Get them. And, here we sit to where things are changing as far as our attitudes about things, about how, what advancements we're making, about how fucking dope we are. Your kids are seeing it because then they want to emulate and try to be everything that we are. They want to do it. They want to be just like us. You can't stand us. There's a crossroads, white people. Pick a road, because at this point, looks like the road many are traveling looks a little melanated over there, so just saying.
Yeah.
But
all I gotta say is Alabama. All I gotta say is Alabama.
Well, I guess that wraps up this show, this mess of a show. I'd like to thank you, Tiffany, for guest hosting with us this week.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you for the invite, guys. This was so fun.
This show felt like
you liked your opinions and your little jokes. Like, no.
Right. No, you know what? This show felt like a conversation, because I think it's been a minute. It's been a minute since the three of us have just actually sat down and conversed. So Some of this is like nostalgia. We used to talk all the time. How y'all niggas doing? Y'all alright? Shit. But
That's
no.
true.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, we getting older now. Shit. Wait.
Yeah, which y'all gotta be like 60 now.
I am a happy 42. It's a happy 42, but your body do different shit at 40. I was just telling somebody, like, you know, your body at 40, you be like, yeah, I want to go out, but yeah, I got a plan to go out. Like, you remember, like, I think I was talking to somebody and they were saying how it's, you know, you got old when you have to plan fun. It's like, you know, fun don't just happen no more. It's like, all right, so let me see, where do I got to break? All right, so we're going to have fun this night.
Crazy because
this is where the fun is.
Because you already know. I don't do. I mean, I hate when random stuff come up. I like to have stuff playing.
Your whole life is random,
Tigger.
Tigger.
Know that. Whatever.
Your whole life. Listen, it's so bad. Okay, so I might get to DC. Probably, I'd say, like, maybe 4 times every 6 months. Every single time I go out, no matter where I go, I turn around, there his ass is. Talk about what you doing here. What?
Exactly. Like the last time I seen you, I'm like, what the hell? You didn't even tell me you was coming down.
Exactly.
Every time I see you, Tony, you be out. And when I see we and I about to go out again.
No wonder our damn inbox be so lit talking about, so is this Tigger? Like, I'll respond to messages and stuff and they'll be like, is this Tigger?
Are you serious?
Yes, and like one dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then somebody got so bold. Did you give somebody the email address to send inappropriate pictures?
No, I did not.
So we got something inappropriate and ashy. I'll add ashy into the inbox talking about send this to Tigger.
I'm done.
So
I'm done.
yeah, so y'all keep this little ashy shit. Keep your ashy peens and JJs and Vajazosaurus Rexes and booty holes and all that shit. Keep it to yourself. We don't want it. Not at our email address, please.
At all.
Once again, thanks so much, Tiff, for guest hosting for Lyric.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Yeah, hopefully you'll get more, you know, somebody will listen and go like, you know what, she sounds like she could do my hair. You know what, that one there, her. That's my head.
How do you sound like
the voice of a good stylist?
Hold on. How do you sound like you can do hair?
Who?
That is the voice of a good stylist.
What do you mean, how do you sound like you, like certain people have just certain sounds.
Yeah. I know you've spoken to somebody before and was like, she can't cook.
Right. Or
you can just kind of hear it in the voice.
Or you get a telemarketer and you be like, he talk like he got a hairy bat. That kind of thing.
You know what?
So, I mean, you know, it's right there. Sometimes it just gives it away. Anyways, alright, so we'll holler at y'all next week. We out.
Bye.
Your choice for today's hottest hits and yesterday's favorites. WRTR Real Talk Radio.